So my name is Jaume Piera. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Marine Science, and basically we are within ARSINOE, and maybe in collaboration with Impetus, we plan to do this extension of the citizen observatories as part of the living labs. The lessons learned that we have obtained until now is that consolidating living labs takes a while. It's longer, it's a long process. So in some cases, we need to think about on doing more practical things within the framework of a project, in a sense that, or either we can identify existing living labs in which we can add as an added value the citizen observatory, or we just start having or consolidating the foundations of that living labs that will grow in the next years. Basically, we plan to extend the living labs in ARSINOE at least 3 years, but we were even now talking about several years of existence, of life. And we hope that within ARSINOE, in those cases that it will be possible, we will consolidate the foundations of those living labs to make it, the citizen science component part of these groups. So the next steps will be, we are thinking on creating living labs of a small size, but with very practical, outcomes, short-term outcomes and short-term events. One of the ideas, for example, is maybe in Athens to create a participatory guide of all the biodiversity we want to participate or engage people. We can start with a relatively small group of people, and then with this small group of people collecting all this information and creating the first participatory guide for Athens. This can be, extended to other projects as well, other case studies, and we hope that with this we will start this, foundations of the existing or for a growing community in the future. MINKA is the platform. It's what is called sometimes citizen observatory or participatory observatory. So basically it's a platform that allows to develop citizen science projects. In MINKA, since we are involved also in other projects, we are engaging the community in other projects as well. So we are demonstrating the validity of this concept. And on top of that, we are creating new services. For example, in terms of validation. Since we're starting having some data sets quite interesting, we are starting training artificial intelligence systems that will be able, to validate some of the observations from the citizens. And we are creating a genetic set that could be adapted to many different types of targets. In some cases could be fishes, but in other cases could be plants, birds, whatever we decide in the future.